pig.
Hi! Hand? Hand? Are you not seeing the hand because I'm wearing all kinds of doodads? Hello? Hands? No? Eh. Hi! Hello everyone! I'm here in real life. I did see your epic battle in chat. It was very intense. I liked it. I guess it's not that bad if if Core Queen over here can't see my hands because my hands are right here, so it's not that big a deal. Oh, well, she sees them sometimes. There you go. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the U-bots. Wait, they're supposed to be here. I'm quite certain I activated them. Yes, they should be here. Give me a second. God, I got too many dead ends, split ends on my hair. I need to go to the, you know. Yes, these are goth hands because I'm goth, don't you know? I think. Yeah, you guys are back there. That's no good. Just a moment. Probably this one, yes. There you go. It was another time. I don't know what to do against this. There's not really anything I can do about it. Sometimes the auto game capture just thinks that the U-bots are a game, which they are from a game. So you know, fair enough assumption to make, you know. But hi, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since we did a little build stream, but we're gonna do one. We're gonna build this today. It's not Lego, but it is like Lego. And it has lights in it, little LED night lights, so that's cute. I don't know if we'll be doing all this entire build in one stream, probably not. So we get to come back to it like next week or something. But it'll be fun. Yeah, do I have anything else I want to talk about right now? Wait, you can see the U-bots in the reflection. These are the U-bots. That's cute. Because you guys are on screen right now. Not Lego, Space Inc. Not Lego. It's not Lego. Anyway, yeah. But anything we want to talk about, we can just talk about while building and stuff. And I do have something to talk about. I have something real maddening to talk about. I love your ornaments. Thank you. They're nice, right? I like them. I got a little murder drone skull necklace down here too. And here's Uzi also. And here's Xian, my daughter. All right. So let's get to it. Gotta open it. Or I'll show the back of the box too. Oh. This is the back. There's all kinds of interiors and whatnot we'll be working on. Any redeems you want paused for the stream? Fitting alt should still be paused. And I don't know. It's probably fine other than that, I think. Unless, Lucy, you're thinking, like, what about this one? This one should probably be paused, you know? Since it's not a Lego build stream, Derek needs a non-Lego head. Give him a Mega Bloks head. I'll see if I can find one. You're right, also. I should do redeems first, so let me get on that. Just check in. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that we need to... There's any redeems we need to block. Let's get to the redeems. First of all, there's a sippy. Cheers, everyone. There we go. Then we've got a head for Derek. So a Mega Bloks hat. Let's see. Mega Bloks hat. Not immediately, yeah, not immediately seeing a lot of options here. So I don't know if anyone else has a good suggestion for this. Oh, it's Mega Blocks. I did have it spelled wrong. Although that doesn't really seem to help. Oh yeah, Mega Blocks has Halo toys. I forgot about those. Yes, if someone could find one and send it in the Discord, that would be nice. In the meantime, I will do the eggs. So, Chet, if you have but one little egg, you can spend it on a... Nope. If you have but one little point, you can already spend it on an egg. We're going to take all the eggs, and just like how we're going to be building a little tea shop, we're going to be building a little egg tower. It's similar, you see. Beep. Beep. Yippee! And the first... Oops. First egg of the day comes to us from Lucina of Stardust. Then we've got Nineson910, Esteemed Jester, NPC Tendency, Vex Fidel, Mecha Fox Girl, Ashley Miami, MM Overlord, Zero Elec, Muzzle Flash, Oblique Omen, Lucky MX13, Space Junk Zero, and Polar Stars. And Polar Stars. Thank you guys so much for the starting eggs. Let me... There we go. And then let me change the music to the chill playlist. There we go. Okay. So I did that. Still waiting on the hat, but we can wait for that. And I will go ahead and open the box. Let's see. I can use this. Okay, I can't use that. I can use this. There's my little like nail care toolbox, you know, that I just have at my desk. There's a lot of other uses for it. Can you believe it? Maybe I should just get scissors. Come on. This is fine. I don't even know what this tool is for, to be quite honest. There we go. And then I'm gonna try a different one for the one below that. Nope, this is also not super useful. Girl tools. Okay, surely there's something. Wait, hold on a second, I'm stupid. Swiss Army knife. Which has knives in it. There we go. Did Mega Bloks hard pivot into only the big brick stuff recently? Did they? Make sure you spell the name right. You have it spelled right in chat, so I assume you got it. Oh wait, it's also on the side. Damn, they seal this stuff up real well, huh? Okay, that was much easier. A little more space on the sides. Okay. Here we go. Wow! Ah, good. They have it numbered. That is always so very nice. This is a big box. My fingers are... I have very thin fingers. And so a lot of rings don't tend to stick on my fingers for very long. Relaya Robot, thank you very much for following. A fellow robot, hi. Okay, so I'm gonna put that down there. So wait, maybe we can just use that. No, that's a lot of space. I will use this, my dice tray, to put the pieces in as we're working on it. They did a cyber truck. Okay, we're not doing a Mega Block set anymore. We're doing a can you find me something related to, like something that'll function as a head from the game? What was it called? Like Mega Block Party or something for the Wii? It was made by Steven Spielberg, kind of, you know? Okay, so we've got all these little bags. 1, 2, 3, also 3. 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, a USB thing. This will be for the lights. How odd that it would be USB charged, not just battery charged, but also I guess it's fine. Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. Let's get the instructions. Whoa, the instructions are packaged too. What's this? Huh. Poles and stuff. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be building all of this in one stream. Boom blocks, that's it, thank you, yes. I loved boom blocks as a kid so much. Alright, let's see. I've never seen the instructions be in a bag as well. God. And children are supposed to... Like, are you sure? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, that's stickers. I hate when they're stickers. I'm no good with those. We've got 2 sticker sheets. Alright, thank you, Lucy. Put that right in there. Okay, 2 books. They have 2 fuck-ass books. Ideally, we can do 1 this stream and 1 the next. There we go. Okay, so. Okay, they're explaining how to do how to use the little measurement thing, which they also have here. That's nice. One of my favorite features to be added to a LEGO instruction manual since I was a kid. Ooh, wait, is this? They have their own brick separator, but it's like crazy advanced. Look at how much this shit does. That's so much. So is that in here somewhere? Hold on. Would that be in one of the 1 bags since you start with it? Or would that be loose? I assume it would not be loose considering the instruction manuals aren't even loose. We'll find out. Okay, and then you get... So you have the light switch button, and you get a really, really small person to put their hand on the button to activate it. Though I guess if I'm the one, if Corey Queen is the one building this, then it's kind of life-size. It's a life-size Japanese tea shop. So I guess it would be like person-sized. Checks out. It's lore accurate. It has lights. It has lights. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. So they're saying these are the steps. These are the bags that you use for them, for the parts. Oops. Excuse me. And we're starting with A. So we're opening all the number 1 bags. This. This one, not this, or this, or this. But it is this, and also this. Not this, but it is this. No, no. No, what is this? A singular window piece. Just the one. This entire bag for just the one piece. One piece! Anyway. It's also one. This one's not numbered. But I have a feeling we'll be using it, but we'll find out. Oh, a bunch of glass pieces are in their own bags. At least 3 of them. Interesting. And this is 2. Okay, I think we've got all the ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. Over here. Over. Ooh, careful. Okay, there. Okay, that'll stay put. Whew. Corey Queen just casually ending the whole quest. Ah, oh well. Oh, also, here is Bunny Alice. She always accompanies me. Even if you guys aren't seeing me, she's here with me during my streams. I was making sure to have a little plushy friend with me. She's so soft, she's so nice. Yay! Okay, this is a lot. Just a moment. Because I think I should actually use the lid of the box after all to do this stuff, because I don't think my I don't think my my dice tray is gonna cut it for this. Okay. Some more eggs have appeared. Let me just get those. I should, like, maybe at some point invest in a bigger desk so I can do this kind of stuff a little bit more easily. Okay, I'm a few eggs behind. We've got Kira Cat, James Moore 92, and Kate. Whoops, that's Charmy. Goodbye, Charmy. Fuck. Remove. Okay, there we go. You know, like, my desk is, like, a little bit different in my setup right now, so then, like, my entire, like, muscle memory is off, you know what I mean? There we go. There. I found a stuffed animal on eBay that was listed as dog? Bunny? And I immediately bought it, and it doesn't have any tags on it, and is slightly overstuffed, so I think it's homemade, and I want to give it the best home possible. Aww. My wife decided his name is Cross Stitch. That's adorable. That's so nice. I hope you give that plushie a good home. All right, let's see. I think I'm just going to open all of these and dump them in here because they didn't specify any further. Not again. There we go. One. Head done, thank you. I'll get the head. Once I've done this. Once I've emptied all of these. Come on. There you go. I'm not just throwing shit on the ground here, by the way. I have a bin looking like, not like a trash bin. I just have like a container into which I am putting things right now. And then after the stream, I will clean it up. It is not an incinerator. I recycled, thank you very much. Come on, dude. There we go. There we go. All right. Like the spikers on your wrist, thank you. Truly, I need a model that better represents how goth I am in real life. Thinking back to the Lego set I got for Christmas, and like very glad I kept my old Yu-Gi-Oh tins as they were perfect to put the loose bricks in. Yeah, I've got a little like really nicely carved wooden case that I put loose Lego bricks in. It's very good. All right, let me get that not Lego hat. Unrecognizable. Wonderful. Putting that in hats for Derek. And where is it? Am I stupid? Oh, there it is. This is not Lego.png. Oh wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. Need to get more used to the new system that I've devised. Whoops. There we go. A boom blocks helmet for Derek. All right, so we've got the instructions. I will look at cross-stitch during the break, Space Chunk, but thank you very much. CaDA, I never heard of that block company. Yeah, they're not as well known as Mega Bloks or Lego, obviously. And we're buying this instead of Lego because Lego is too fucking expensive. And I want to buy more things, build more things specifically, but I don't want to pay so much fucking money. This one was like, what, like 60 something? Whereas usually for a build this big, you would be paying like 150 or some shit with Lego, and I'm like, no, thanks. And these buildings are very cute, so I hope they're good. This certainly, at first glance, this certainly feels on par with Lego quality in how solid the bricks feel. They look like Lego. Aside from the inscriptions on the studs being different, of course, which you guys are not allowed to see, of course. Maybe if I do a little this. There you go. There. Cool. Damn. We immediately. Okay, hold on. We immediately need those really big plates, so that makes sense. I guess I was expecting that. I don't know why I didn't just get those out immediately, because I was obviously gonna need them. There we go. And there we go. Okay, one more thing to open, and this one is shut with tape. That's different. Or it's not quite tape, is it? That was strange. Anyway. I've been wanting another set to build, but like the buildings cost so much and the smaller sets don't really appeal to me. Right? That's why I was like, I guess I'll look for alternatives then, you know? I've also been getting into Gunpla type shit. I've got 2, but technically 3 robot girls that I want to be building. Well, no, 2 robot girls, but then one is also like a big, like, cool armored tentacle arm that I want to give to one of them, to give him like a big strong arm, because you know I like it. And I'll be building those on stream as well. I've also currently have a bunch of tabs open of other Gunpla robot girls or Gunpla robot girl accessories. So, because money. So, anyway, we've got this, and we are putting on. Let's see. This piece. Okay, like so. I think I've asked as mentioned before, but also the bulk of Marvel and DC sets are like minifig in a that hero themed merch. Yeah, it's lame. It's very boring. I gotta say, it's extremely cool to see another girl who's as Mega Man brained as I am. Yeah, I love Mega Man. It's very funny that Mega Man did so much to crack my egg. It was specifically Mega Man ZX that did it. But yeah, I'm a big Mega Man fan for a lot of my life. I don't play the games that much anymore, but I used to play a lot of Mega Man all the time. I still like play through Mega Man ZX every now and then, and I just pick up Mega Man Legends 1 or 2 and just kind of play a bit, walk around, etc. You know, I love Mega Man Legends. It gave me my art style, inspiration and stuff. I love it. Mega, are you sure you're a man? Did you say Gunpla and Gunpla accessories? I did! Gunpla and Gunpla adjacent stuff. Like, I'm mostly looking for 30-minute missions type stuff because it's a bit more affordable, I feel, generally. And also, like, with a lot of Gunpla stuff, with, like, Gundam Gunpla stuff, I'm like, I don't know these, though. I've only watched 2 halves of 2 different Gunpla series, or Gundam series, although I'm still watching Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise right now, which is not very good and has made me very mad and disappointed last night when me and Jackie watched another episode, which I can talk about if we want, and I do. So we're gonna do that. I need you. You're gonna go right here, and I realized I did this wrong, so I'm gonna put you here. So I haven't watched that many Gundam shows, and there are 3 simple reasons for that. Let's say 3 simple reasons. One is I always felt like, oh, there's so much. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. And it was only like much later that it was like, oh, they're all like separate series. Okay, got it. 2 is I prefer sentient robots over people piloting robots. You know? Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. That doesn't mean that it couldn't be good, but it does mean that I'm enjoying it a little bit less, because they just sort of get out of the robots, and then the robots are just kind of standing there. Not as much fun for me, you know? Although I can really appreciate a good tactile cockpit. And that's another thing that Gundam Build Divers does very wrong. The cockpits are just like a hologram room, fucking boring as shit. No, the chair, the clamps, the levers, the screens. Come on. Fucking a cable that goes in the back of your fucking head, you know? Come on. And the last thing is that an important aspect, you know, an important aspect of giant robot media and just sort of like giant robots, giant monsters and stuff, is how it conveys the giant thing's size. And a lot of Gundam stuff that I've seen takes place in space. And I don't know if you know about space, but there's not a lot in there. Maybe some asteroids, you know. Maybe the robot will be on the outside of a space station, but even then, a lot of the time I feel that the size of the robot isn't conveyed as much as when it is on Earth or otherwise on a planet, right? And so I was like, oh, mecha, the Gundam stuff, they're just in space all the time. I was wrong, of course. There's plenty of other Gundam stuff where that's not the case. But those are the 3 reasons why I was like, I'm not gonna get into Gundam. Then, then Jacqueline, my friend Jackie slash Lantern, showed me a screenshot of a robot girl who is in Gundam Build Divers Redive. And I said, this design is wonderful, and I love it very much. Who is this girl? And she's like, oh, she's a giant robot. And I'm like, fuck yes! You know? That is right up my fucking alley. So we start watching it. And spoilers for a bad anime that I don't think you should watch, you know? Because it's not very good. Whether or not, absolutely is a giant robot, undeniably so. But whether or not the giant robot is actually a sentient person is debatable, because she is piloted by someone, but that someone is just her as a human, because she's an AI who has created a version, like a Gundam, that is just her as a giant robot. So, like, are you piloting it, or are you it? Because you get out of it, and then it just stands there. And also, sometimes it goes back to not being you and being like a different type of Gundam. It switches. I don't know. Anyway, I was severely disappointed to find out that she just gets out of the mech and just walks around like normal. Boring, you know? So it was very, very sad, because we went through like 10 episodes to find out that this was the case. But she is in it, and she does look really cool. Her name is May. So if you search for Gundam Build Divers May, like M-A-Y, you'll probably find it. She has a gunpla, and I do want it because I do love the design. Quark Queen strikes a nice balance between robot girl and robot that other things live in. Yeah, that's what I am. That's what she, me, I am, she, her, me, etc. You know. This is true. What about a small robot piloting a giant, also sapient robot, and it's Yuri? That is not that bad. You could do something with that, absolutely. You can have a sentient mech, right? A mech being like a giant robot that is piloted. You can have that one be sentient, as long as you do something interesting with it. And I've already complained about this in recent streams. I was reading a story about a girl who gets reincarnated as a giant robot, and then very quickly she stops representing as a giant robot and starts representing as a normal girl on a screen, which is so boring. And I was very mad, and that first, and then the thing with Gundam Build Divers, I'm so disappointed, you know? I need to be the change in the world that I want to see. I need to create the giant robot woman fiction that I want to see in the world. You know what I mean? Where the fuck is this thing? Well, I also need some other things. So I guess I'll just get those first. Nope, not that one. Showrunners that don't get it, they don't fucking get it. It's so boring. Except this, the story about the reincarnation isn't even a showrunner, it's just like someone making a fic. And so I can't get too mad, it's just not what I want. But I do think you're kind of a coward, though. If you set out to write a story about your character reincarnating as a giant robot, then that should be the focus of your story, you know? If you just want her to be like a virtual girl, do that, right? Wondering, you've got the robot body list and stuff. What are your favorite robot characters for their writing and stuff? Good question. I'll get back to you on that because I want to go back to some other things people asked. You would like Witch from Mercury if you haven't already seen it? I tried watching it. That's the other Gundam show that I tried watching. I was sorely disappointed by that one too. I think maybe I just have like really specific requirements. But the thing is with Witch from Mercury, which is another Gundam show, like I said, is that people were hyping it up so bad. They were saying, this is the best, finally some good fucking Yuri. Yes, mwah, oh, we love it. And it's giant robots, and it's Yuri, what more could you want? And I'm like, this is perfect, I wanna watch this now. So I start watching it, the robots don't get to do enough, and the Yuri is so slow. It is so fucking slow, I got so bored. So maybe that's just because I went into it with too lofty, like my expectations were too lofty because people were saying that it was the best fucking shit ever. And I guess if you've just been reading a lot of like Yuri manga and just like comics and stuff and playing a lot of gay indie games, your expectations of what a Yuri is don't match up with something like Gundam, where I'm sure the writers wanted to do even more, but I know that they were held back because the whole wedding thing, you know? Like they got married at the end, yay, but then like executives were like, no, we don't like that, so that didn't happen actually. Retconned, oh, finally I found it. Oh, that's interesting. If you're very familiar with Lego, look at the underside of this piece and how different it is. Kinda. Well, you can. There you go. It's one of these, you know. But it looks different on the other side. That's interesting. So unfortunately, I did not like Witch from Mercury. Very sad. It disappointed me on both fronts. Are you familiar with Gao Gai Gar? Gao Gai Gar has a pair of giant robot girls who combine into an even bigger robot girl. I am going to open up a little tab and look at that later, because that sounds like something I would like. The Yuri themes write themselves. Doesn't have the sentient robots, but it does have the tactile cockpits and sense of scale. There's a lot of political drama in Witch Mercury. Yeah, I thought it was really boring. They're just doing political shit, and well, not even the political shit so much as the business shit. They're just trying to start a business most of the time, and it was very boring. Unfortunately. I liked the main character. I forgot her name. Suleta? Maybe? Or maybe I'm just thinking about Sula from Armored Core. Okay, we're putting down some little middle stud pieces. What are they called? Off studs? Or something? You could say you forget that her name. Oh yeah, wait, she says that. I remember that. That was like one of the parts that I liked very much. She says like Suleta, which I think is her name. Forgeta. I thought that was cute. Suleta. Okay, yes. Maybe you should make your own boss. I did make my own giant robot. But yes, you're right, I should. I gotta say, seeing a lot of friends, seeing a lot of friends get really into like writing. You go over here so people can see you. Seeing a lot of people write like mexploitation narratives and stuff is not making me want to write mexploitation. At least not conventional, any type of conventional mexploitation. Maybe there will be themes or something. It is making me think like I gotta make some giant robots and insert them into some situations and write about them, you know? And not mecha, not giant robots being piloted, but giant robots Period. They are giant robots, and that is what they are. How do they deal with stuff at that scale and such? I am thinking it might be fun to do some writing exercises of that nature sometime. Because they just keep disappointing me, you know? And at some point, you know, it's like a fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me type of situation. Where it's like, I keep expecting too much from them, you know? I keep expecting them to meet me at my level. But it turns out that I'm the only one who wants this, so... I mean, clearly not. You guys in chat are giving me some great support, so thanks. Oh, there we go. And then I need... Oh, there it is. It's a thing some folks do in another server, I mean, to keep themselves writing even a little bit, but a writing gem could be neat. Oh, that could... Wait! Is that too self-indulgent? If I do a writing gem in my Discord community where I just... It's like... write a story about a giant robot girl? Community writing gem would be very cute, yeah. Alright, so that's that. GGG specifically has one piloted robot and the rest are all Sapient individuals. If I remember correctly, it shared a lot of molds with Transformers. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. Usually it's like on their own stuff, but yeah, that could be neat to have a theme. Oh, that's what I assumed, because it's like a jam, right? Like I'm thinking like a video game jam. Where it's like you get a prompt to write on. But it will also be just cute to do a regular thing. Yes, this one. Yep. One more. I have so many projects already, don't make me start another. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not, you're not being forced, you know? It's just be nice. GGG is also one of the major influences on Symphogear, which I also need to watch. Providing a writing jam prompt is community service. Oh, thank you. It's got some real good punching. Nice, good. I'm being sold more and more on this GGG thing. Got that, and then we've got... Let's see, are you... What color is this? I think that's brown. So that would be this one. Or, wait, is that correct? Yes. But I'm doing it wrong still, because it's supposed to go on this side. And then we've got, not this one. Is it a... That is a lighter color? Lighter color too. It's too big. The main character is technically a guy, but like only in the way 0 from Mega Man X's. I see. Gotcha. Very easy to make to ignore and kind of feel it out for yourself. What kind of gender the character actually is. Gotcha. But I like seeing stuff in the Blorbo channels and the questions folks ask there, because it's always cool and nice to encourage creativity. This is true. Well, who knows? Maybe a little writing jam would be cute in there. Hello. Where are you? that you? No, it's not. Oh, there you are. There we go. And next, okay, we start branching inward a bit. Nope, not that. No. You go. Let's see, where do you go exactly? Assume that's in the middle, so it's like over here. Here. And we get... What are you? You'll be happy to know, Lego fans, that this book also kind of has the same issues as regular Lego pieces, where it's sometimes, or Lego instruction manuals, where it's sometimes really hard to see what color you're actually looking for with the darker colors. The robot question from a few days ago was neat. While I wasn't part of the question, building a robot character around what were they built for before they became more independent was fun. Yes, so there was we have a little Borbo channel in our community Discord where you can talk about OCs and stuff. And someone asked, what if your robot, what if an OC of yours was instead a robot? And you would think that I would have jumped at answering that, but I couldn't really think of any of my OCs that weren't already robots that I thought have anything fun for if they were a robot. But it was fun to see what other people came up with. It was very cute. Turning like a dragon that eats minerals into a mining robot that also like smelts them immediately. So is this what I'm dealing with here? Is this the... Yes, I think so. It's the right size in any case. So I need more of those. Here's one. So it's 2 on one side and 3 on the other. Nope. Do we have enough teeth for that? Is someone really in here that often? Whoa. Oh, I see. Is it you? No. What's going on? Nope. Ah, here we go. No, still not. You? No. You. No! The fuck? Okay, well we need this later, so let's take that out for now so we can see more what we're doing. The fuck? Ah, here's one. No! You're also too small! What the hell? Oh. Okay, they do exist. They do exist. We did get one. So now we need one more. No. Nope. Ah. There you are. Okay, good, good. I'm guessing, since we're making a little tea shop, I think this is just the floor of it, and this is gonna be a counter, is my guess. And then we slap this on here as well. There we go. And then we start building the back wall, which I know is gonna be able to flip over and open, so we can look into the back of the building. Which'll be cute. Let's see, this is gonna go here. Nope, nope, nope. Here. Na 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 na. Dun, dun, na. Need this over here. And then we need a little 2x. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, look at this piece. That's interesting. I don't think Lego has one like this. Can I show it more properly? Please focus. No? No focus? Nope, no focus. Oh well. It is just too strange and mysterious. There we go. Nope, wrong color. Here we go. There we go. Next. Hi boss, I'm back. How is Lego not Lego going? Well, you just saw me put a piece and then show the thing, so... we're still pretty early. It's a lot of pieces. You're like, oh, that's a lot of pieces. This is the first of 3 sets of bags. We're gonna be at this for a while, so we're probably not gonna finish this all today, if I had to throw out a little guess. Okay, let's see, what are we doing here? Okay. You know, we were just talking about robots and stuff and how they're fucking awesome and how I love them. And that kind of stuff. So, having a good time, I'd say. Lego marathon stream. I am gonna play more Armored Core tomorrow, so I'm not too sure about that. If I'm gonna be able to... If I'm not gonna need a little rest. If I had started earlier, I totally would have. We would keep building late into the night, but now we will not. Let's see, this goes here. This goes here, like so. And then I need a little 1x3. What's the piece count? That is a good question. I don't know. Let me see if I can find out real quick. There we go. I'm not gonna grab the box, that's too much work. So let's see, specifications. 1,200 pieces. What a nice round number. How are you enjoying Armored Core, boss? Yes, a lot. I love Armored Core 6. It plays so fucking well. I keep going back like on my breaks between work to play a little bit of it. You know, just go into the arena or replay a mission or something. To get my fix in, because I am really, really liking it. I've perfected my build a little bit off stream, not too much. There's not too much of a change. But I certainly feel I've perfected my playstyle a little bit more. Or at least I like to think so. So that'll be fun tomorrow. You all get to see how amazing I am. Oh, you'll be happy to know that I've managed to defeat Balteus one more time. And it was certainly not first try either. Let's see, we're putting some little mechanical pieces here to move something eventually. What mission rank did you get on Balteus? Probably just D, maybe C. Also, Armored Core 1 is rough. I have heard so much, but I think that there is a real merit in a robot. Well, how should I say it? The inconveniences that come with maneuvering a gigantic robot body not married, but it's interesting, you know? The dynamic it creates with the world around the robot and stuff like that. I think it's interesting. I like, for example, wait, no, what's it called? Robot? Chemical Drive. RID, you know? The robots in that certainly control very clunkily, but it feels very much intentional, and it's very interesting, if you ask me. Should this be a different color? No, that is correct. It's just, they're so close to each other, it's hard to tell. You know, it's crazy fun, a lot more advanced for its time than we give it credit for. The final level is just hilariously unfair. Well, hey, maybe I'll... Wow! Hi, Vixie! Hi, Vixie and your viewers. You there, find my ink ribbons. Are they in here? I keep having to look really hard. Hold on. Is this it? It's red. Is this your ink ribbons? Keep looking? Okay. Teapot? Is your teapot ink ribbons? But hi Vixie and all your viewers, and hi Puff! And everyone, hi! I am currently Quarry Queen because it's my new debut that I debuted last weekend, and so she gets to shine all week long. She's this gigantic fuck-ass living megastructure robot. But I'm always Josephine Gumley Queen. I'm a variety streamer and a variety artist with a variety of models, and I make my variety of art skills. And currently we're building a little tea shop. Let me show you what the end result is gonna be like. Isn't that delightful? You could go for tea. Well, that's great because I'm making a tea shop. So just wait around for a couple hours. Probably wait until next week because we're not gonna be able to do all of this in one stream. And then I'll serve you some tea. We're talking about robots, giant robots, robot girls, any permutation of those things, etc. What did you guys get? Actually, I know you were playing Resident Evil. I already knew, and then I knew also because of the raid message. How did it go? Did you have a good time? Did you beat up Wesker? Robot Chemical Girls. No, that's huge. That's important. You're so right about that. Maybe I should take Contemplate out of my chill music playlist because it is just what plays at the end of my stream, and I associate it so much with like ending one of my streams or videos. You know? Then I'm like, oh, I guess it's over now. I guess I go home to bed, which is where I live. This goes. Wait. I think we've done something wrong. Oh, I see. Ow. Where's that brick separator? Red has Yuri in the sense that they made romance subplots for the male protagonist and barely bothered to change them for the female protagonist. I know, it's awesome. I would like to stream that game also. I have played it, but I haven't beaten it. And everybody love it so. And it's super interesting. But you know what I would prefer to play first is the spiritual predecessor that some of the developers made for the PlayStation 1. Which is very similar in a lot of ways, but does not have an official English translation, of, unfortunately. So no hilarious voice acting. There we go. All right, so this is what we were meant to do. We were using too big of a piece. As a giant robot, you have to forgive me. Everything, you know, such small nuances kind of get lost from up here. Let's see, this went here. Then we've got this, right? Yes. This goes here. This here. And then this goes here. Put this here. This here. There we go. And now we can resume as we were. By putting this, nope, by put 2x4. Oh, come on. What did I do wrong this time? Huh? That's 3. 1, 2, 3. What the fuck? How's... Help, chat. If I may, Lego jangling sounds are good. They are good. It is, however, not Lego, technically speaking, but yes, the sounds are good. Okay, what did I do wrong? Because... if you count here, this is 4. There are 4 studs between this brown piece and the nothing, the void beyond. But, oh wait, but... then it's 5 on the other. But I got... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. How is this possible?
Egg.
It's 4 on this side, it's 5 on this side, and we have it the other way around, but I've followed all the other instructions correctly. So I don't understand how that's possible. I do not get it. I fail to understand. Do we just move it? Like, this is aligned. This beige piece is aligned with the middle of these 6 studs. And so it is for us. So it's not like this stuff is just needs to be moved 1 to this side. 'Cause it's aligned. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe this non-Lego thing is bad. It's definitely aligned correctly. Do I just move it anyway? I guess. And hope it'll be okay? I have to. I don't have a choice. This is life. I really wish they'd put the, no, but I can't, okay, no way, that's not, okay. That doesn't seem right at all, because this piece was partially used to, like, so this is 2 pieces, and so this one goes in the middle of it to, like, tether them, right? The brand name is CaDA, C-A-D-A. But I guess that's what we're doing. shit is fucked. I never should have strayed from Lego. And then I have to move this. Okay, so here we are. Oh, so when you finish building, people can go, whoa, sick CaDA. Yeah, and then it starts making sounds and everything. It's really cool. Is this the wrong color? I think this is the wrong color. But again, these two browns. In the instruction manual, they are very hard to tell apart. As is the problem with Lego instructions also. But yes, it was indeed. There we go. Oh my gosh, Lego, not Lego! It's just similar to Lego, but it's much more affordable. Cute nails, by the way, thank you, thanks, thanks, aren't they nice? I love having black nails. Alright, we move on, hoping that we didn't just fuck everything up. Because that sure would be unfortunate. It's obviously it's not Playmobil. It's called CaDA. You can see right here. Y'all ever had any Playmobil as a kid? It was just like, it was the undeniably inferior thing, right? Right? I had Playmobil. I had quite a few Playmobil. I had a police station. I had an uncle and aunt from Germany who would always get me Playmobil, and they got me a police station and some boats and stuff. But like, you couldn't even build nothing with it. Out of Lego, I built my own like cool little like secret spy base and whatnot, and it was awesome, and I was very cool. And there was a little like escape hatch out the back, and then I'd used the fire truck like nozzle on a hose on a like nozzle on a hose, like a little wire, as like a little escape rope. You would grab like Lego figures would like open the escape hatch, and then it would grab on the rope and use it to swing down. And I couldn't fucking do that with Playmobil, you know. I live in Greece. We only had Playmobil. Really? You don't have Lego over there? That's odd. Lego was for the rich kids. Dang. I mean, fair. Lego is way too expensive, which is why I'm...
Which is why I'm buying this one now, CaDA. I have to do an Uwu voice. And unfortunately, Clarklin doesn't actually have any kind of Uwu face. Maybe I should make something of this sort at some point, but for now we don't have that. Mostly a vague remembrance of Lego vs. Mega Bloks discourse. Really? No Playmobil? No Knicks? Mega Bloks.
You could just paint whiskers on her face. You could. You could like have someone like hang off. Come on. Oh crap! What's going on? Oh no! I pushed my keyboard and now my hand tracker is in the wrong position. Hold on a second. There. You could have a earbud like hanging off of the off of my head, and then like, you know, be tethered and like with a big paintbrush, and then like swing to paint the whiskers. Anyway, we've got some eggs. Let me just get those. The Lady of Whims. Starting the second X deck, and Professor Bad Vibes. Thank you both. Yeah, Knex has been a while, huh? Is Knex still around? Can someone check? Can someone check up on Knex? Are they still like okay? What is this? What is this? Look at this funny little piece. Do you see that? It's a little like 1x1 square stud piece, but it's got a little stud on the side. That is so funny. Unrelated, I'm glad to be here. You are a joy. Thank you. That's nice. I'm glad. It's always nice to know people are like, this is awesome. This stream is good. Oh, I forgot this piece. There we go. What is this for, do you think? This thing on the side here? I guess just sidewalk. Just gonna put sidewalk on the side, I suppose. Found a video of someone building this head. Looks like the way you've got the floor stuff with the beige and brown blocks is correct. Great! I'm happy. Just a real... It's all squashed. What's all squashed? Did it squash something? The break you showed? Oh yes! Oh yeah! Sorry, I have no attention span. So I immediately forget whatever I'm talking about once I start talking about something else. But it also makes me fun and charming. Because you never, you know, I keep things rolling and whatnot. Nope, that's not it. It's not this, right? This isn't what I need. Maybe? Jesus Christ. Look at how dark this is. I think there's a circle in there. I think there's a hole in that piece. Like this. But it's so hard to see. I think so. I'm just gonna skip ahead and see if they put anything in that hole. Isn't that usually where Lego manuals usually stylized black blocks with like white outlines? Yes, it is. Seeing Kyukyo hold her hands up there made me imagine her holding up a teeny tiny instruction manual in front of me. I was like, what it, hold on, two hands? What is this? Are you seeing this? If her tiny holding up a teeny tiny instruction manual would still be pretty dang big, I think. Come on. Oh man, so many spoilers for all this stuff. Okay, wait. I think it just gets covered up, maybe? This is difficult. Where was I? Here. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna make an executive decision and say, yes, there's a hole in that. So it goes here. Like if I can kind of, if I feel like there's a hole in it, if it feels like it looks like there is a hole in that, but it's hard to tell, probably there's a hole in it, because otherwise I would just be like, oh well, it doesn't look like there's anything there, right? Surely? Yes. And thus we are all in agreement about this. Let's see. No, this one? No. No. This one. Hello, not one iota. Welcome. Is this two? Okay, yes. And it goes there? That's a strange little place for it. But okay. Hey, wait. They do have white outlines for their black pieces. This one has white outlines. It's just that this one's brown, it's not black, so it doesn't get outlines, even though it's really hard to see. Annoying. CaDA, you are not doing too great of a job right now on this evaluation. What kind of brown is this anyway? It's the same brown as this, so this one can go. And I need this. Nope. I need this one instead. Goes here. And this one goes next to it. Like so. Looking at the vid again, I think you're right. Looks like that might be where it connects to other buildings in the set. Of course, that makes a lot of sense. Because I think we put this, I think we did put this piece next to it later on. Yes, it's a perfect fit. And I did think that this spot looked a bit weird with like more space between the holes. So that would make sense. Anyway, even though I could probably put it there and leave it there, we're not doing that because we're following the instructions. There we go, put you here, this piece, and then we need some 1x1s. It is very satisfying to just kind of fall through the Lego, you know? Oh, there we go. You go right here. And one more. Which is very small. And this has no studs. Nope, that's not it. Come on. Where are you? Nope, that's not it. There you are. There. Got that. Okay, and then next up, I've got some slightly bigger pieces to work with, so that's nice. Put this here, and we need one of a similar length but different width, which is this one. And then we need you, question mark? Yes, yes, it's you that we need. Very good. Next. Let's see. Man, I wish, it would be nice if my VTuber program could recognize when I have my tongue out. Because I have that a lot during streams like this. I'm just sitting here with my tongue out from, you know? And I think that would be funny if my VTuber avatar was also doing that. And so cute, you know? Oh, nope, wrong. Get out. There you go. But does QQ have a tongue? No, absolutely not. What would she need a tongue for? But if I had had the functionality, then I might have briefly considered giving her one before going, no, because it doesn't make narrative sense. There we go. And come back. That reminds me, the robot character question from earlier. Yes. I always figured Boss wore some sort of hand tracker since her model's hands moved so well. Now I'm curious how she does it so well. Well, I think I just move my hands a lot. I'm a very physically expressive person, you know? Like, my hands actually move even more than what the trackers tend to show you. But I use a Leap Motion 2, which is out of production because the company's dead. So good luck getting one now. I had to get mine off eBay as well because I was too late with buying a new one before the company went down. But it's a little machine with 2 cameras that specifically look for hands. It's not perfect, as I'm sure you've seen on my streams, where sometimes it thinks like my shoulder is a hand, or whatever print I happen to have on a t-shirt that I'm wearing, which I'm usually not anyway. I don't wear a lot of t-shirts, I wear dresses most of the time. Graphic tees are pajamas to me. Although usually at gel time, you know, 9 p.m. my time when we take our 20-minute or so e-break, I do tend to switch into pajamas then because it's just easier to do my gel that way. Obviously not gonna happen today. You guys are going to get the nice fit the entire time, you know. But yeah, the hand tracker, pretty good for what it is, but not perfect. This question was about robot characters you like for their writing and story. Ah, yes. Well, first to come to mind is the Wild Robot. That is maybe partially just because it is a more recent example. But there are, of course, a lot of stories about robots that surpass their programming. You know, they're built to do one thing, and through one way or another, they end up branching out. You know, abandoning the original purpose and going off to do something else instead. I've made such characters myself, and I think it's fun. You can do a lot of stuff with it. But what I like about the Wild Robot is, first of all, the character in it is just so enjoyable, so fun, so endearing. So you should go watch it. It's a really good movie. They cram a lot into the 2-ish hour runtime. It's really good. But the thing that's so good about the Wild Robot's robot is that her going beyond her programming is not in defiance of it, and rather simply a result of her programming, which I think is super interesting. That I keep forgetting this piece. Dang it. I also don't understand how it keeps getting back in. Oh, it's probably because I keep dropping it and then it goes loose. That makes sense, actually. Yeah, okay. Basically, you know, without giving too much of the movie away, her purpose is to dedicate herself to whatever task she is given until it is solved, and then she gets given a new task. That's the idea behind it. But she is in an environment where she cannot fulfill her task, or rather not given the means at her disposal, so she has to start not thinking outside her programming per se, but kind of like expand how she applies her programming in order to fulfill her task. And that means that she starts changing as an individual, and that is such an interesting way of how they've done that in that movie. It's if you're RoboGender, if you like robots, you should go watch Wild Robot. You will get so much out of it. Oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, Wild Robot is definitely one of my favorites when it comes to robot writing. Also, ironically, but I won't say why, there's a robot character in the movie Space Sweepers, which is another robot or another movie that I recommend to everyone. Fantastic. It's like, not to be like, if you like this, you'll like this, but like, if you like Guardians of the Galaxy, go watch Space Sweepers, because it's Guardians of the Galaxy, but better, you know? And I like Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's like the one trilogy, I guess, the one Marvel movie series that like just like holds up. It's just like good, despite its terrible main actor. I can really recommend Space Sweepers. It is a wonderful, wonderful movie. A small thing that doesn't even have to do with robots is it is a Korean movie, and it is set in a future where rather than what happens in a lot of like sci-fi shit is that one language just takes over. Instead, they just have universal translators, you know? So everyone can understand each other because they just have a thing in their head that makes them understand everything. I think that I used the wrong piece. Or did I? Yes, I did. They do this really cool thing where, because everyone can understand each other anyway, thanks to cool technology, everyone speaks their own language. So English people speak English, Korean people speak Korean. It's super cool. It's super fun to have that kind of stuff. Yeah, and sometimes the translators mess up in universe and characters get confused. It's so fun. It's so cute. So there's a robot in it who, first of all, it's just a really fun, just like a really enjoyable character, and has a very nice character arc that we're not gonna talk about because it's much more fun to find out yourself. But one fun thing about the robot is that this robot emotes by projecting mouths onto their face. Like, they don't talk with the mouths, they don't open and close and stuff. It's just like a smile for when happy, a frown for when unhappy, you know? It's a very cute way of doing it. It's like a little holographic image on their face. It's very cute. So everybody go watch Wild Robot. Everybody go watch Space Sweepers. Everybody go watch Cosmic Princess Kaguya. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing right now. I have to lock in. No, not that piece. No. Is it this? Yes. There we go. I have to block in, huh? You can see where the tea shop is about to be, you know? Here's probably gonna be some seats. This will be a counter, and this will be like the supplies and stuff, you know? I imagine. Other robots in fiction that I like a lot are, Jenny Wakeman, of course. She was very instrumental in my love of robots forming. Let's see, where does this go? It's like 2 pieces. So is that here? Wait, I'll just start from one side. Wait, I shouldn't have thrown it away. Where'd it go? Okay. 1, 2. I need 5 of them. Okay, 1 goes here. Then it goes like this. One thing that I like about Jenny, like, I usually like specifics. I like consistency in my characters and especially in my machines. But I do just like with Jenny how care is given to her roboticness, and there is some consistency to it. But then it's also like she was a calculator as a baby, but also in another flashback she's not. She's just like a baby robot. and like sometimes like the way her insides, her like components are portrayed, visualized, are different per episode and stuff. And it's just kind of funny. And because she's so extremely full of all kinds of different weapons and stuff, you could make a case for that her interior just looks different from day to day depending on what configuration it has been in most recently or something. Which I think is kind of fun. The mouth projection emotion reminds me of the therapy robot in Hi-Fi Rush. He rapidly draws on his face with a dry erase marker to make different faces. Nice. That game has a lot of good robots in it. I need to play Hi-Fi Rush. There are so many games. Hi-Fi Rush, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, other stuff, probably, that I really want to play. Let's see. Okay, need one more. There you are. Sadly, I didn't watch much Life is Teenage Trouble because I was the kind of trans woman egg who refused to let herself watch anything girly as a kid. Not me. My parents were very cool and they raised me not to give a shit about gender binaries, gender norms anyway. Which I'm very, very, very lucky about. Four. Okay. And then we need a little flat one by one of the same color. Actually, we need two of them. You know, sometimes I look at those people, the very like professional Lego builders, who have a bunch of different little cases and they put each bag in a different case, or like before they start building they itemize everything, and I think that seems like a lot of work. And then I'm here and I regret the thoughts I had when I just threw all this into one big box. Then again, I don't have the space for more than one box. Ah, there we go. Plus then I wouldn't get to paw through all the pieces, and you know, I would be depriving myself of that wonderful sensation. All this RoboTalk is getting me thinking of, is there a vampire that acts in a similar role in my life and is why I present as a vampire? And now I'm not so sure. Maybe you really like Hotel Transylvania. It does have trans in the name after all. Who knows? Give it some thought, Lucy. Maybe you'll think of something. Alright, let's see. We got a big window piece now. This must be easy to find. On here. Or somewhere. It's such a big window piece that I feel like I would have already taken notice of it being here. So I think, in fact, I'm quite certain that we missed it. So give me just a moment, chat. This? No. Although this... Oh, the window pieces, like the little plastic bags that just have a window piece in them aren't numbered. That is very inconvenient. I'm just gonna open all of them and put them in here then. Okay, I think I found the piece we need. But I know there was at least one other random window piece. So I'm just gonna get that also if I can. Oh, and this also is in numbers, so I'll get these long pole things too. I'll just open the view again. Hi. Little rope. Come on. This was always the coolest stuff. Whenever a Lego set had like a little rope piece or like a chain or something, you know? Okay. One more window piece. There we go. I think that's probably all of that. I think so. There we go. Back to it. Move my keyboard again, so now I'm hand tracker. There we go. Great. So, big window piece right here. There we go. Wow. I don't think there is a vampire character like that, really. Looking at Lucy, the So Nice character, inspiration wheel, the only vampires on there are like Dracula and Alucard, and they're both mainly like to be, she's supposed to be on this power level. I think I just kind of gravitated towards vampires because they're cool. That's fair enough. That's all you need, right? I mean, like, when I look at like Gauntlet Queen, for example, it's not like I can point to one specific character and say that's where the inspiration for Gauntlet Queen came from. I just kind of went, I need a Sona, so I'm gonna make a girly who kind of looks like me, but she has dyed hair and cool robot gauntlets, cool cyborg gauntlets. And that's just kind of it, you know? Like, I didn't have a specific... What? Oh, that's an unclear instruction. But okay, I get it. Sometimes you don't always need like really specific inspiration. But okay, apparently I missed a step. Not a big deal though, we can just do it now. And wouldn't you believe it, it was one of these again. One of these where I was like so unsure whether or not I should actually put it in, but yes, it turns out I should. And then we start adding little cases, little shells and stuff. How cute. Oh, no, wait, we're not done. It feels weird to say Morgan Ainsland. Still getting used to the fact that Morgan Darkstalkers has an actual last name. I thought it was just Morgan Darkstalkers, actually. As an answer, because, like, one, not a vampire, and two, she's only recently, like, someone I associate, that's Lucy, with. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, whatever, if it feels right, you know? Who cares? Huh? Chad, I think I'm about to put another nail in the coffin of CaDA. Oops. Because you see, they want us to use a little pin here. You see that? They want us to use a pin to put in the side here. But I think the pins and various other Technic pieces aren't in any of the bags that we've opened. It feels like there are simply some unmarked bags that they want us to open at the very start without telling us, which is not great. It is quite interesting. I was already confused by this. They say here at the start that you use bags 1 plus, and then you use bags 2 plus. Like, what are we working with here? You know? I think they mean and unmarked bags, but put 0 on them then. Just like do 0. You know? Anyway, I guess I have to do that now. Oops. So let's find more unmarked bags. This is 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 3, oops, 2. This one's unmarked. 3, 3, 2. Okay. Apparently, I'm wrong. I did not see an unmarked bag with Technic pieces in it. So, I'm confused. Oh my god. Okay, well, I was wrong. They were here, actually. That's on me, I guess. And they were even, like, right next to each other. That's kind of crazy. Well, anyway. That's on me, then. That's on me. CaDA, I will remove that nail. It would be easier to remove if I knew where you put the brick separator that you showed me at the start of the instructions, but that's fine. I'm sure that's somewhere in here. Okay, so we only put them on this side, not on this side, which I guess is, again, because if you have all the sets, then this would go here from, like, the set that sits next to it, you know? You can make a whole little street. It's so cute. For now, we get to collect 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And then 6 of these little shelves. Oops, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, how cute. Oh, how adorable. Oh. Go back in there. Go. Oh, crap. I broke it. I'm sorry. This in here. And there we go. And there we go. We have 3 little shelves with stuff in them, which is kind of hard to see. Hold on. Or rather, no, they are... What are these called? Not shelves. Drawers. 3 little drawer thingies. Cupboards with drawers in them. And you put them all right next to each other. There we go. 3 drawers? Do they do comms? I'd have to ask. Do you do commissions? No. I think that one just died.
Egg.
That's so sad. Wait! How did I get here? Thank you for your egg. There we go. Next up.
Egg.
Oh, another egg is what is up next. It's a little cramped out here. Okay. Scratching 92, thank you as well. There we go. Okay, we're making the counters. Okay, let's see. We are in need of 1, 2, 3, 4 of these square crates, which we are putting here, 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 and here, of course. And then we are grabbing some transparent 2x2 plates. They are transparent, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, here's one. The third little excavation robot built her tea shop out of eggs. That's cute. Submit queer awakening character. Whoa! I forgot that redeem exists. We don't get that one a lot. Makoto from Street Fighter 3rd Strike put a substantial crack in my egg. Her vibes are perfect for me in a way I struggle to describe. Interesting. Give me just a moment. Come on. Am I doing it wrong? Oh, this is tough. This is strange. Look at do you see these little wedges that come out of it? That's what I have to put the plate on. Oof, okay, I did it, but I feel like a real Lego piece would be a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Less. It would be easier to click on, basically, is what I mean to say. Hi, Noel. Thank you for your egg. Oops. Sorry, it's kind of hard. There's a big box in my face. There we go. Okay. And then let me get that queer awakening character. Oh, that one. Yeah. And I said correct to someone, but it looks really bad. Save image. Put it over here. And then open this up. Okay, so this is Makoto from Street Fighter 3rd Strike. And we're gonna put her real small up here. There you go. That's a good one. Was it Makoto? There was definitely a Street Fighter character that I liked the look of a lot. I think it was the girl version of Ryu, so to speak. You know, obviously different than that, but it's sort of like what she felt like. She idolized him and stuff. And I remember, I've never been a big Street Fighter girly, but I remember liking that character quite a bit. Sakura, that's the one, yes. Thank you. Oh, we need this one too. This one goes over here. Okay, again, kind of a scary moment to Get this on. Come on. Oh my god, that does not feel right. That doesn't feel like something I should be doing. Very frightful. Very frightful sort of endeavor. Wait, the teapot. Okay, we need the teapot later. By later, I mean soon. Oh, there's actually multiple teapots. That's nice. Lucy, you can't just fucking... You guys use playground rules where you're just like, no, I actually had an Uno reverse card and a shield and stuff. Come on. Unless, of course, there was an earlier stream moment where you specifically you specifically said, then I am setting an Uno reverse card now, and then you timestamp it and you can send it to someone later when you play it later on in a different stream, you know. That's fine if you do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that goes on. Oh my god, this is so weird. Okay, there's a hole, and I have to put this little stud in there. Oh my god, this is so weird. And awkward. How the fuck even? This sucks. Eh. Oh. I know Lego is too fucking expensive, but they wouldn't make you do this shit. That's for sure. Oh. A perfect fit. There we go, teapot. There we go, and then we need to do this 2 more times. And the other one. There we go. Okay, 1. I'm getting more confident in doing stuff that it feels like I shouldn't be doing. There we go. It's important to unlearn shame. Okay, there we go. Next step. This is this color. And where does it go? Here. There. And there. Yay, it's like a curb, you know, on the, when you go into the store. Why am I blushy? What happened? Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. You're right, you called me. I was thinking about girls. But it's so hard not to because I love them so much and they're all so wonderful. I was mostly thinking about girls. Hot! Do. You know, I imagine if I, Quarry Queen, had a Yuri alarm installed inside me, the U-bots would have turned that off long ago, like, ripped the cords out and everything. Goes off way too often, you know? Not too often, of course. You should always be thinking about girls and how wonderful they are. But, you know, if you're trying to do your fucking job in there, I wouldn't blame them too much. Is that U-bots or crew-bots? I don't know. Where are you? You know, I usually don't have such a big box when I'm building something. This is kind of nice. Oh, there it is. Got it. There we go. And then one of these to go right over here. And now that is an interesting little piece. Where's that gonna go? Also, is this hole still supposed to be here? No, it's super is not. So let's plug that. Wait, it doesn't mean I did something wrong. Like, I didn't use a wrong piece there, did I? Hold on. Gonna make me some girl concrete. Don't know what that is, but good luck, have fun. Wait, is it still supposed to be there? I guess so. Okay. If you say so. It's hidden, like, this little bit here is hidden, like so. Like, you can't see it because of this bar, but they never fill it in, so I guess it's still supposed to be there. Oh, this becomes a vase, or a vase. I think we need a third, decidedly worse pronunciation of the word, so that we can all call it that and no one will be happy. I think this would solve a lot of issues. Alright, let's see, so... And then you create a little flower by taking this. Is it this one, or is it a... No, it's definitely a brown one. Which is right here instead. And then we take some white and... some white and pink flowers. How many? 3 of each. Vase. Yeah, I was thinking vase or vase. I like vase because it sounds very fancy, you know? Ooh. Oh, it's break time. Wow. It's time for Desigal. Yay! Got your mother in a tea shop. She's enjoying tea. All right, we're gonna take a 20-minute break. I will play some nice music for y'all. If you guys have any medicine you have to take during this time, like I do, I'm gonna do my ester gel. Make sure to do so. Make sure to stay hydrated, stretch your leggies, maybe get some snackies, and we'll see y'all after the break. See y'all soon. Bye. Beep. Oh, hello. What a setup. This is so much more work than usual. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Let me do a little bump on the socials. Also, thank you again to Jackie and your viewers for the raid. I hope you guys had a good time doing 3D work and whatnot. Again, this is kind of a huge undertaking here. Bump. Yay. Don't really have much to say this time. It's not like we're playing a game and I can talk about what we're up to right now in game. I'm just doing a little bump. There we go. I made 1% of a texture and now I must lay down. Good work. You fought valiantly and I am proud of you. I hope you have a nice lie down. So we are building a tea shop. Behold, isn't it nice? And currently, we are here. Was rewatching the start of the stream to see a rant about Gundam Build Re-Rise? Of course, I have to. What they did to me personally is unforgivable. They hurt me so badly, Jacqueline. Also, thank you for your egg. Let me just get that, which again is kind of an undertaking. Here. Wait. Here. There we go. Thanks, Jackie. Alright, so we were building a little flower pot right here. So we need some more pink and white flowers for that. Here's a white one, so that's all the white ones that we need. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go. There you go. And then we need 2 pink ones. One of which is here. And the other one is here. Didn't we decide that Mobile Doll May was still technically her because she's data? Or did we revert that here? We did decide on that. And I did also talk about that on stream, I think, or maybe I just talked about it too. I think I talked about it to a friend on Discord. So like, yeah, technically, and also according to the wiki, when I was looking up some photos for said friend, did it just fall on the ground? No, it's fine. The consensus on the wiki seems to be that she kind of is as well. So that's good. But, could have been better, you know, is all I'm saying. And the fact that she, like, just reverts the big robot girl form back to the non-humanoid Gundam form, you know, could have been better. Can't believe I only just noticed my girl Shion inside of this. Yeah, she's my daughter. She's here. There she is. I love her so. She's here, Uzi's here, Jill Stingray's over there, I've got some miscellaneous animals up there, as well as Mungo from Goodbye Volcano High, lots of plushies around here. Miku is over that way. Oh, and of course, here's Bunny Alice. There she is. Yay! She's always here, she's always helping me, always keeping me company when I'm streaming. There you go. Gonna lurk and lay down now for real, so have fun. Okay, thanks, Jackie. Bye bye. Enjoy your rest. Okay, so we got the flower here, and then we are putting we're actually over here. We're making a little table. How cute. Okay. So we need this along with some other pieces. One of these. And we need 3 more of those. Here's number 2. And then... Can you guys hear me doing the clicky-clacky anyway, by the way? Sure, if I do it closer to the microphone, you'll be able to hear it, right? Oh, that one didn't click. Dang it! Oh, we need this piece for in the middle. Come on. Ah, they don't click! Man. Maybe this is the real reason why LEGO is able to charge so much for all their sets, is because theirs click really well all the time. Come on. Oh hey, one of my rings. There we go. There you are. There we go. We're putting that one right up there. And then we put the second, blue eggle. Crap. Alice, did you catch that? Oh, Alice caught it. We're good. Blue Egglefly, thank you for following. And I am so cute in goth and stuff. Thank you for noticing. Thank you ever so much. And thanks for following. And welcome as well and such. Okay, so that is this page. Next, we're gonna work on the back here, behind the counter. This isn't exactly Lego minifigure size though, is it? I think. Do I have any of those here? I don't think I do currently. I feel like this would be a little bit too big for a Lego minifigure. But then this isn't Lego, so I suppose that's fine. Plus it's more of a display piece anyway. There we go. Put that right here. There we go. And then we have a little 1 by 1, which is this. No, it's not. Instead, it is somewhere. No, not the right color. No. No. We have another teapot. Okay, it's a tea shop, so of course there's going to be a bunch of teapots. You would think that they would be able to give you some different colors though, right? They're all blue. Come now. Oh. Like I said earlier, I have pretty thin fingers. So, rings tend to slip off my fingers a lot, which is pretty funny. Oh, here we go. This goes here. What the? Whoa. Okay. Now we're making something interesting. Look at this thing. Making some sort of a contraption. I think it's supposed to be like cups on shelves. Looks interesting though. Okay, I need 4 of these very interesting little pieces. I keep seeing these as I rattle around the box and thinking these are very fun. I wonder what these pieces will be used for. And I wish I could show you a sharper image of them. Maybe if I do a little this. Yeah, oop. Well, for a moment. Well, I hope you got a good look at it at that moment, because that's all you're gonna get, apparently. 4, there we go. They got all their teapots from the same boring teapot manufacturer. Clearly, yes. They really skimped out. Let's see, what do I need? I need... You... Once? Twice? Oh, that's interesting. What an interesting solution. Huh. So, look at this. So they stack 2 of these on top, but rather than having all the bottom ones be studs so they can connect to the top, it's only 1 of them, and the other 3 are plates. Or well, flat. They're little rounded 1 by 1 plates. That's a very interesting choice. You think they'd just make them all studs, but no. What a fascinating little decision they've made. Yep. You know how sometimes if a cat, you know, cats like to like be involved in family business, you know? When someone's like cooking, they like to be there also because they want to know what's going on and stuff. This sort of feels like that, where I'm building this stuff and then I keep like, you know, because the person who's cooking will like, you know, hold stuff up to the cat like, hey, and now I'm doing this, and the cat's like, and that's what this feels like. I keep like adding something new and then like, and here it is. Okay, putting something new on, and here it is, you know. Which is crazy, because I'm the cat. You know? I guess we can just all be cats, though. And isn't that the most beautiful thing of all? You butt sniffing. Family business? Like the mob. Like the mob. Well, I mean, we are often using very, like, mob boss henchman type of communication after all, you know? You guys going like, you got it, boys, you know? Calling me the boss. Which I love. I think it's so fun. Okay. So here we go. Now we've got a little tray of cups or something. And we're gonna put those right on here. And then we put these on either side. There we go. Oh no, 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 no! Don't fall back there. That's not where you were supposed to go at all. There we go. Wow, it's truly coming together. Anything else here? Nope, that's all for that page. Next up, we are putting in the other teapot. Yippee! And surely that'll be the last one, right? There it is. Putting it right. Hold on. Oh no, the flowers! Oh no! What have I done? There we go. Okay, apparently you put it in like so. And then we get these pieces. And realizing that I should have put the teapot in later. So I remove it. And I put, and I put, and we put. And we put the teapot in. Something just fell? No? I think we're good? Okay. Teapot. There we go. Okay, and then we need 2 more of those. These are really easy to spot. This is nice. Put that here. I hope that teapot never comes loose, because that'll be really annoying to try to put in again. Next up, we are going to put some lids on these. One. Put this in a moment. Actually need it right now, I think. Yes. Put that right here. And this one right here. There we go. And then one more 2x3. Which is right here. No, actually, I need a 2x4. So I can hit people over the head with it. And it's right here. Put it on. There we go. It's a nice little shelf. I think this is going to be a staircase to the 2nd floor. If I were to have to guess. Okay. Let's see. On top of the window. Bird brain. Fuck. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Usually I would have already turned off the song music and gone with the lyricless background music, but that's fine. We can have a little lyrics now and then, actually. Now imagine having to build this whole Lego set on an invisible timer, and if you don't finish in time, you're hit by a 2x4. And someone's banging at your door and going to kill you, also. Ow. Wow. have a speaker installed. Duh. I don't... Well, how do I talk without a vocal cords or anything, you know? That's clearly not a question that needs answering or asking or anything. Also, Lucky, how dare you? How dare you insinuate that it's not me doing that wonderful whistling? I didn't practice whistling all my fucking life for you to disrespect me like that. Sorry, I'm readjusting my fiddle. There we go. Baby. Fuck. I'm making a bunch of little bottles. Using the mechanical nightingale from yesterday. I mean, it is currently being relocated, so it needs to stay somewhere during that time, I suppose. Might as well be here. It really is amazing how you're at a step of a Lego or Lego adjacent build, and you have to find this one little thing. The little thing in this case being these little round 1x1 caps, you know? These flat ones. And you're like, these are so hard to find. Where the fuck are these things? And then you find all of them, and you're like, okay, great. Moving on to the next step. And then later on, you have to find more of them. And you're like, how is that possibly possible? I searched for those things for 7 years. And then you do find more. You have to find 6 more? Like how, what the fuck? But you do. They are actually in there, you know? It's crazy. Come on, there you go. I'm definitely finding that, while these pieces are certainly good quality by the looks of things, they are a little bit less flexible than Lego itself. It's a little bit more effort to put pieces like this on than it is with Lego, which very much makes it feel like this CaDA stuff is more so for display pieces than any kind of toys, considering it'd be hard to take any of this apart again and put it together in a different way, you know? Let's see. 2x3, there we go. Gonna put all the little drinks on here. There we go. We're putting that here? No? Yes? No? Here? Here. Goes right here on top. And then we get more of these silly pieces. These ones. Putting those on the sides. Here's another one. There we go. Going right here. And this one here. Wait, this one here. There we go. And then we take this 1x2, put it right here, and take a 1x2 plate. Well, first we can take this to 1x3 because we have to put that here. There. And instead I want... Oh, wow! Double raid! Wow, 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 wow! My gosh, my gosh! Wait, is this supposed to go here? Excuse me, just a second. Am I doing this right? I think I missed something. I definitely did. Excuse me. There we go. gonna look at that in a moment. Hello Raiders, hello Juniper Theory and Bouncy Chivis. Thanks so much for coming, hi. I am currently Coria Queen, my new model that I debuted last weekend. It was the star of this entire week. It was a gigantic living industrial megastructure right here. And I'm also always, regardless of, Gauntlet Queen. Zosephine Gauntlet Queen, that's me. Hi, I'm a 3D modeler and a Friday streamer and stuff. I have a bunch of different models, I make them all myself, etc. And we are currently baking a little Japanese tea shop out of Lego, but it's not actually Lego. So, you know. Hi. Also, yes, Shiana's here. She's my daughter. So she's keeping us company. And also here is Alice Rabbit. And Uzi is here. I have a bunch of plushies. I love plushies. Hi. What did you guys get up to on your double raid stream? Hello, I am here because one streamer drove a train so hard they killed the other streamer. That gives me a little bit of an idea of what you could have been doing. Hello, I'm the current Bood Lego expert online, so I'm curious how this set is. Also, dang, your hand tracking is nice. Thank you. It's not actually Lego? No, it is CaDA, as you can see. Legally distinct blocks. The Bouncies play Densha Tech. Oh, nice! I love Densha Tech. It looks so fucking cool. I can't wait to play it myself. Yeah, Densha Tech is so fucking hype and cool and good, and I like it very much. Wow. Yeah, the demo, it's really good. What was I gonna say? Yes, so, since you're wondering how this is, the pieces feel very high quality. You know, they, like, just like plastic quality, they feel on par with Lego, I feel, but their grippiness, their ability to click onto one another is a little less. So there's a lot of moments where I have to really like try to get the pieces to fit together, which makes me feel like CaDA is very much more catering to hobbyists who just want display pieces rather than anyone who wants to build their own stuff or just play with it, because I feel like taking this stuff apart is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass a lot of the times. But we're building something very cute, regardless. So far, I can't deny that their designs are very nice. This is my review so far. But oh, and also the instructions are a little bit unclear sometimes, and unfortunately they suffer from the same issue as Lego often does, where if you have a lot of dark colored pieces, it's really hard to tell them apart in the instructions. Now, what did I do wrong here? Oh, okay. Why did I put that there then? Supposed to go somewhere else? Oh, I see. Okay, I see what I did wrong. Oops. I was merely missing a 1x2. It's back there. No, get it on. Also, this little piece here, I know why it's so flimsy. It's because you want to be able to take this off again if you put another building next to it. But for now, it's inconvenient. For my purposes, it's inconvenient. There's ads. Well, nothing I can do about that. This isn't really the type of stream where I'm too worried about people missing game story or anything like that. So we're just gonna keep going. Okay, so take this. Oh! Juniper Theory, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome, thank you. Well, I say welcome, you've been here before. You fucking no ads. I never like this. I never like when they make you just like put. It's kind of hard to see actually. That's what I did. I never like when. I'm never gonna remove these again. I don't have a brick separator. They had instructions for a brick separator at the beginning, but I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. But they just make me put 2 plates on top of each other, and then that on a brick to achieve the same height as this part right here. And I never like just like, you know, putting plates on a brick that they're the exact same size. It feels wrong. feels wrong and bad, and I don't want to do it, but I have to. Okay, next. Ew. Yeah. Let's see. I need this, which we are putting. Nope, wrong color. Okay, we need this, which we put here. Oops. Yes, we put this here. No, wait, not yet. Because first, we take this piece and put that here instead. The issue with bootlegos, I like the name for it, is that there's a bunch of companies and each has their own quality of control. So you can't just go, oh well, Lego is good, Legos are safe. You gotta determine each individual company. Thank you for testing CaDA, so to speak. You're welcome, happy to help. So that goes here. And then take this one, put it right here. I also noticed that a lot of these pieces don't really click the way that Lego does, which is so unfortunate. Too dark. There we go. Put that right here, and then a little plate with a stud in the middle. A little 1x2 plate with a stud in the middle. Where are you? How's the packaging? Did they have individual bags per sections, or just all the pieces together? They had individual bags. They have there's three sections, so they have 3 different sets of bags. But they also have unmarked bags, and they did not properly explain that you have to also open those at the very start. Which I think is something I had to do. Was it? No. But they have unmarked bags, and it's unclear. What they have at the beginning is oh, here we go. They have little instructions that say like, oh, and for these, where did the flowers go? Oh, here they are. Alice caught them again. They have like, oh, okay, so for this step you used bags labeled 1 and bags. And for step 2 you use bags labeled 1 and bags. And for section 3 you use bags labeled 3 and bags. It's very unclear what the fuck they mean by that. Like, the instructions are generally fine, but then sometimes they get a little cryptic with it, and I'm not a fan. Poisonally speaking. The new model was made just so a giant robot lady could literally play toys. Wasn't expected, but so greatly appreciated. I don't know if that's the reason for Corey Queen's existence, but it's certainly part of it, and it's certainly nice. And speaking as Corey Queen for a moment, it's certainly been nice to rest up, not need to fight stuff, and now getting to actually build something rather than destroy it is nice. It's a nice new experience. I appreciate it. Reminded of helping my brother put together a wardrobe from IKEA. God, IKEA instructions are a pain in the fucking ass. They do, to a degree, fill a similar niche in the brain as Lego. You know? you have all these pieces and figuring out the instructions and what goes where and stuff. So it's kind of fun. But the problem is that unlike putting together some Lego, there are stakes, you know? If you can't put together this bed, then you won't have a bed. If you can't put together this little Lego tea shop, which is not Lego, then you didn't do that, but you could use the pieces for something else, you know? I have a IKEA bookshelf I gotta put together right now. Do it now, while I'm building. We're building together, you know? Yay! We ended up putting the door on backwards somehow. No, that sucks. The one thing I've struggled with is none of the good boot Lego companies have spaceships. They're all houses and buildings and occasionally cars. That is a good point. Yeah, sometimes they have like robots though, right? I've seen some robots. I think actually it was you in the Discord that shared those. Okay, we've got some more drinks or cups or something right here. And now we're going to take some more of these delightfully strange little pieces and putting those next to it. Right, like so. There. One more. Okay. IKEA robot? Does IKEA do robots? Can you buy IKEA life-size robot? I have a feeling. Oh, I have a feeling that this piece is the last of these ones we'll find because they've been. There we go. They've been very easy to spot and suddenly they're becoming really hard. So I think this is probably the last one. This also feels like it's going to be the top of the stairs. Swedish DIY Robo friend. Swedish DIY Robo body, of course. Ooh, there we go. Make sure to stay hydrated. I got this little red panda mini block thing. It did not have all the pieces I needed. Unfortunate. But they had tons of spares, so I improvised. That's a good skill to have, though. Mauve ma'am, thank you for your egg. Sorry, this is a little bit inconvenient because my desk is a little bit full of stuff. Okay, there we go. This reminds me, I need to rearrange my room and make some space so I can finally try my head at Gunpla. It's fun. Oh, I'm laughing so big. Sorry. Gunpla is very, very fun. I want to do more of it. I have, like I've already said this stream, I have several, 2 Robo Girls lined up. I have another, at least one, probably a few more in my sights. It does very much scratch a similar itch, but surprisingly, is more affordable than Lego, especially if you, similarly to what we're doing right now, if you don't actually just like get Gunpla, you get like 30-minute missions, which is what I'm mostly looking at, you know? Those are very nice since they're so modular, you know? You buy a couple 30-minute missions and then you can like start mix and matching pieces to make your own robots. It's very fun. I say, as someone who hasn't actually done it yet, but has bought several sets with which to do so. I really like my Armored Core 6 models. I'm thinking, like, since I'm playing Armored Core 6 right now, and 30-minute missions has Armored Core 6 sets also, I'm definitely thinking I might want to buy some of those eventually. Oh, look, I got a Lego Game Boy to assemble. Oh, that one's nice. Yippee. The problem is all the animated want to assemble robots from are like not gonna be easy to find. Where's my Bang Bevern model? I don't know that one. I wanna get the my Gunpla, I think it's called. It's the I was talking about it earlier this stream. It's a very disappointing but very cool designed character from Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise, which I was calling Re-Dive lately because I always keep calling it that. But it's called Re-Rise instead. Okay, so now we've got these 2x6 plates, 2x3 plates, and those are gonna be the steps of the stairs, which is delightful. So, 1. That's not what that is. 2. Bang Bevern asks a question, what if a giant super robot anime was very, very explicitly about being gay? Unfortunately, it is about boys, but it is the most gay possible. Oh, good! Wonderful. I hope it's more gay than Witch from Mercury, which certainly is gay, I cannot deny, but was too slow and not as interesting with it for my tastes. The stream feels like a time loop. Josephine cannot get over disappointing Gundam goes, I was just so disappointed. I couldn't fucking believe it. I knew she was going to turn into a giant robot eventually. And then when she finally does, it's like, no, actually, her Gundam just turns into a giant robot that looks like her and she's still piloting it. And of course she's an AI. So, you know, whether or not she is... You could argue that she is literally also the giant robot since she did constructed out of the same data that she is. But also, if that is the case, why wouldn't you just be the giant robot, you know? It's just so disappointing to me. When will I find some cool media about a giant robot woman who just is a giant robot woman? She's not piloting one, or she's not like someone who can turn into a giant robot woman. She just is a giant robot woman. Is that too much to ask, you know? That's all I'm saying. This goes here. And this goes here. There we go. Look at that. Wow. I'll have to think if I know any like that. Oh, please tell me if you can find it. Evil Plan, submit disappointing Gundam girl as queer awakening character to easily derail any Gauntlet Queen stream. Vile, how mean. Why would you hurt me so? Oh, now we're building something fun. Look at this. Look at this fun array that we're putting together here. That's cute. All right, let's see, how are we starting? What color is that? Looks gray, but maybe it's supposed to be this. Oh, they're on both sides even. This is like all really small pieces, so it's kind of hard to tell. I think it's supposed to be... Yes, okay, it's this color. Got it. So 9 of these. 2. I feel like I can just start putting stuff together already. So putting this here. And this one goes next to it. Boss, permission to shove Lucky in a locker and steal their lunch money for the evil suggestion. Go right ahead, Lucy. You're allowed. Go do exclamation point punch, Lucky. Go ahead. Oh, so when Team Trickster does tricks, everyone cheers. But when I do it, well, the tricks don't like hurt me emotionally. They're just silly little tricks, you know? Wait, what is that? Oh, fuck. Ah! I'm missing something. This goes here. This goes here. No, wait, stop. I did it wrong. Here. Again, it's such a strange thing. So this is a 1x1 plate. Can you focus? There's a 1x1 plate, then a 1x1 plate that has a stud on the side, and then a 1x1 brick. This is so weird. This is such a weird build. Another one of these. One of these. One of these. this, grab this. Grab, 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 grab. Put this together like so. Put you on there. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. So like this? Like this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then... But it says to build it 5 times, so I'm confused. See, it says times 5, but I'm pretty sure I built it 3 times. There's a regular, just like a thing on the bottom, and then this 3 times, but it says to build it 5 times. So did it also mean on the other side? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they mean. They're talking about over here on the other side of the picture, which is a little hardish to see. But that's what they mean, I think. Ah, someone has requested full Discord server access. Please, if a mod could do this, it would be wonderful. Unfortunately, I keep trying to think of girl robot anime, and all I can think of is Symphogear, which isn't really that, but it is good. We love Symphogear. I need to watch Symphogear. Every time it's mentioned, every time I see something of it, I'm like, this looks like I would enjoy it so much. I should really watch this. And I still haven't, and right now I'm watching Bad Gundam anime, so. Also, I'm also rewatching Nirvana the Band, the show, which is completely off topic, completely different, but I watched the movie of it the other day, and it's really fucking good. It's extremely, extremely good fucking movie, super fun. If you've never watched Nirvana the Band, the show, it's stupid in the best way possible. It's just about 2 dudes who they think they're in a band. This is fucking debatable, but they really want to get a show at this one venue. Also, they're in Toronto, Canada, so if you like Scott Pilgrim, you'll love this. Is this right? Yes. It started off as a web show of just these two basically doing like a little skit show, and the fact that it ballooned out into a feature-length movie of them fucking around trying to get trying all kinds of stupid plans to try to get a show at this one venue. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. It's hilarious. And I don't really know how else to sell it on you. Oh wait, if you know Update Wednesday, you know the thing about the 2 dudes and they're in like their house, and one of them then they're in like pajamas and they're on the Wii Shop channel and they start singing to the Wii Shop channel. That's them. That's them, chat. Wow! Little Ollie unofficial. Hello and your viewers. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome. I'm currently Quarry Queen with my new model that I just debuted, but I'm always Josephine Gonla Queen. And I am a variety streamer and a variety artist with a variety of novel models that I make with my variety of art skills. Yay! And we're currently building a little tea shop out of Lego, but it's not actually Lego. Welcome. What did you guys get up to? I see Chad definitely knows the Wii Shop Wednesday. Good, because it's really good. So if you liked that bit, if you like that like little video, go watch Nirvana the Band, the show, because that's what it is. First, the web show. Well, okay, I should clarify. I should preface. I should warn you all that the show was made a while ago. You know, and similar to something like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, these characters aren't good, you know? They're often kind of shitheads and stuff. And because it was made back then, like, the people that made it are for sure woke, 100%, you know? But they have the characters say a lot of stuff that's super not woke, not in a way that, like, supports it in a way that like shows like, hey, this is why the hell are they saying this? But you do gotta be aware that going into it, like they're gonna say slurs, they're gonna say some stuff about minorities. So just be aware that when you're watching the web show, the TV show and the movie are not like that as much, especially the movie. But the web show is kind of like, ooh, they said that, you know? But it is still really, really worth watching. So many raids, upsetting our cozy tea house atmosphere. It's fine, everybody wants to partake in us talking about Robot Girls and now briefly about Nirvana the Band show. Because they all love it so much and they want to see our wonderful tea house. I don't blame them. Welcome, welcome, all are welcome. Unless you're a bigot. Okay, what are we doing here? We're building some windows. Wow. And hello, Lance Charleston, welcome. Like your IRL fit, thank you. It's nice, right? It's very good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's what these pieces... Oh my gosh. Okay, so... No. Is this? Yeah. So you know these pieces we've been using on like the shelves and stuff for the drinks? You know? So it turns out these are for windows. These are to put windows into. Other way. Look at that. Adorable. Can I focus? Can you focus? Can you focus? No? Okay then. Fuck you. But you all know. You saw the truth of it. This one's too long. Whoa, wait! They got a longer one. Where did it go? This one? Here. This one's long! This must be for a long window. Fascinating. They got more of them. What the fuck? They're everywhere. Holy shit, now that I'm seeing them. This is like when you learn a new word and then suddenly you start seeing that word everywhere. You know what I mean? One more. Little window pane. I dropped the thing in. No, I don't know where it is. There it is. Or is one of them anyway. Okay, got 3 windows. And then we get... Not this one, I think this one's too long. This one. Got this piece, and we're gonna put our windows on top of it, like so, or... Oh no, okay, this is another thing you wouldn't really see on an actual Lego build. So you would think like, oh, you're just snapping them on like this. No, I need to stack them on their side like this, and then use other pieces to put them together. Interesting. Is this the right amount of pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. It's not an illegal building tech. It's just kind of weird. That's all. They're allowed to be weird with it. Okay. Itchy nose, and then we slap this on the side, and there we go. That's our wall with windows, which we're going to put here. Oh, right. Okay. So this is what this weird stack of things is for. It's to put this on. Interesting. Very interesting. What a weird as fuck building technique, but I'm not against it. It's cute. I like it. You know, if nothing else, you know, this is teaching you a lot of advanced stuff that you could use if you're building with a block toy that feels like it would come apart easier than this. Next page. Let's see. I'm looking at the time. And I'm wondering... God, I did not... I knew this wasn't going to be one stream. I didn't know it was going to be this much. See, the thing is, I have to, I think order myself a little extra dinner. I had a dinner today, but, my inability to eat good, if you're new here, due to autism or some shit, I can't eat very well, like mouthfeel-wise and stuff, texture, and just like the act of eating stuff is just really bad to me. So there are times when I like can't eat stuff, so I wasn't even really able to eat my dinner. So I'm gonna have to order something, and I don't want to do that too late. So I'm looking to end the stream relatively soonish, in like, I'm gonna say 10 minutes. And then I will order dinner. Mood, right? Eating is bad. I don't like it. Taste aside, food can taste really good. I hate every other part of the process. One of the biggest reasons why I want to be a robot in real life. Some people are like, yeah, but if you're a robot, then you can't eat stuff. And I'm like, I know. Yeah, that's the point. I don't like it. I don't like eating. I also have various health issues, but that's besides the point. And one more. There's all these longer window panes, so we're definitely gonna make bigger windows later. Oh, here's a small one, and here's the 2 pieces I need for it. Wonderful, wonderful. No! You fell down when I needed you! There we go. 3 little windows. And then we need another one of these. Yes, I think so. And then we need this. Put the windows in. There. And then this, which goes right here. There we go. And we're putting that one here. Huh. But this tower doesn't stack high enough. Is that supposed to happen, or am I doing something wrong? No, I'm not. This is as it should be, apparently. Good. Oh, wait, are we gonna have like... Look, 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 okay. There's a little groove here. A perfect little groove. I think we're gonna have like a functional sliding door, which of course we are, that makes a lot of sense. But it's cute all the same. It's a fun little thing. Let's see, when is that? That'd be a fun thing to cap it off with, because then we can fidget with the sliding door for a little bit. Come on. Okay. Come on. Open. Okay, the sliding door is apparently going to take a while still. So maybe not. Ah well, we'll see how far we get. For now, I have to use a sticker, which is fun. I was kind of disappointed to see stickers. I forgot those were a thing. I never really liked doing stickers. Let's see. We will get past the stickers, and maybe that's where I'll end it for today, so I don't have to start with stickers next time. I get the satisfaction next time of knowing, like, and I was so smart to have already done the stickers. Good job, past me. Yahoo. Is this, whoop, whoa, no. Darn. There's a moment. This one. There we go. Hi, welcome back. Does this actually click in here? God, okay. Okay, yeah, it does, okay. So that goes right here. We're putting some nice little flower pots and such outside. And... oh, we get to use this red brick piece. Look, this singular red brick piece that we have. Isn't it cute? Don't you love it? And upon it, we shall place some little green studs. These two right here. And we'll put it here. I guess so. Oh wait, I'm missing something here. This one needs a little black stud so that it peeks out of the flower pot a little bit more, and here it is. Black stud. And in the flower pot, and then it sticks out a little bit more. That's nice, that helps. And then we have got 2x4, 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 2x4. No. Isn't it? No, this is definitely 2x3. Oh wait, it's the wrong color. I'm looking at the wrong color. With that knowledge, I shall certainly find it in no time at all. Maybe. Theoretically. Hypothetically. One can dream, and I found it. Can we focus? Hello? There we go. Okay. Get the other box with all the other pieces in it and retrieve the sticker sheet. There we go. Camera had an ADHD moment. Can't blame it. I have those all the time. Okay, so we've got some cute little stickers on here. And what we want is put this one on. This transparent sticker. As a kid, whenever I had Lego sets with stickers or something, I would always get my mom to do them. I didn't trust myself to do them. Well, it's a little off-center, but it's fine. It'll do. Imperfections show you that a real person made it. That goes right here. There we go. I assume this means welcome, or come on in, or open, or if you read this, you're stupid. Or something along those lines. Yes, that's definitely in the right place. Next. Ooh. This is cute. It's a little hard to see because of the colors being so dark, but we're making a nice little plant, you know? Out of a bunch of pieces. What a cute technique. All right, let's see. We start with this. Then we put in there this classic, or in rather on there, and then we do some wacky shit. Some before unseen type of thing, where we take this soda can thing and this rod and combine them into this, and that goes in here too. Oh, X Bishop X, thank you very much for following. Welcome. Can I hand tracking? Hi. I think I just showed something. No, I knocked over the flower pot again. Sure is inconvenient being a gigantic fuck-ass robot trying to build a house. Okay. Just gonna put you over here for a second. There. Okay. We need this. We need this. And flower. Need this. And this little petal. And another one. And then what are we doing? I think we're doing... Huh? Stay on there. There. And put a petal here. Take another one. Put it... Okay. Now, CaDA, I said earlier that your pieces don't seem like they go loose as easily as Lego, but now these pieces don't want to stick together, which is fun. Come on! Am I doing something wrong? No, no. I'm great. Oh, God damn it. Okay, come on. Stay on there. Or like so, I think. And then add another one. Okay. That'll help, that'll help. And then get another one. Put that one over here. And the flower. Come on. No, it's the pieces that are out of touch. Exactly. Ugh, come. Oh my god. This sunks. Okay. We have it. We have our cute little plant, which was the hardest thing to build so far. Nope, we're not done. God damn it. Need another leaf and another thing. Okay. And that one. Wait, what am I doing? See, these dark colors make it so hard to tell what the fuck I'm actually doing. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I was doing it wrong. It's actually even more complicated than I already thought it was. Fuck. Crap. Okay. Okay, Alice caught it. It's fine. Okay, so... Hold on. This is like... If I can't like do this normally, it's not that big a deal, you know? I feel like this part of the build, you can afford a little bit of freestyling. It's just like a little bush. But I'd like to try to do it normally, but it's already so hard to see because of these dark colors. Okay, so I have this. I put one petal here, another one here. Then I do this. How the fuck are you supposed to do this? And this. This is so flimsy. And then I put a flower here and one. Oh my god, this sucks. This is bad. Lego would never. They might be overpriced, but at least they don't have this kind of bullshit. You need like a surgeon's hand for this. And I have to make another one? You gotta be kidding me. This sucks. This is kind of bad. Okay. So this goes...
Egg.
Where did this go? Fuck. Oh, this sucks. I hate this. This is so annoying. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Although this part is still like very loose, but I think this is what I'm meant to do. I think. Again, it's so unclear. It's so... Wait, hold on. It's so hard to tell. You know? Like, what the fuck do you want from me? I think I still did it wrong, but I actually don't give a shit. I'm living with this decision. I don't care. Ta-da! Ah, okay. So, and then I get to make another one. But first I'm gonna take that sippy and stretchy thank you Akai. Stay hydrated, everybody. There we go. And an egg from you as well. Thank you. Hiccups. Oh, okay. Okay, so with that horrendous thing out of the way, we have another one. First, we get to add another box, which goes. Really? Sure. I guess. This is held. This box is held by a singular stud, which is a bit odd, but fine. I need this. I need this, and then we need only three of these. So it could be a lot worse. This is gonna be an easier one than the last one. I also need three little leafies. There was one here, but I lost it. There it is. And we need this. And this. It's the second one of these. I'm definitely just putting off the process of actually making it by trying to find each of the pieces first. I'm scared, Chad. I'm so scared. That said, here's the third little leaf. And finally... Finally... Ah, there it is. Okay. So, put a flower, put the pot on the thing. Take the stick and put it in the soda can. put them in the pot, like so. Next, we do one of these, put a flower on it over here. I said, put a flower on it. There you go. And put this on this side, and it won't fucking hold, of course, at all. And then we put another one on top, like so. So now it holds, and hey, that wasn't so bad at all. That was very doable, relatively speaking. And we're gonna put that. Yeah, I guess we put it right over here. There. How nice. The entrance is really coming along like this. Now let's do something that's not those fuck-ass flower pots, because I don't want to end the stream with that. We're gonna make another window thing! Yay! But this time, it's not gonna use some crazy cookie techniques. It's just gonna be normal upright windows. There we go. Actually, I don't know why I did that, because I have to be in here now. We need... how many of these? We need 8 of those, 4 window panes. Let's see. 1. Okay. 3 of the window panes. I always... Why does the window have to be in pane? You know? That's what I'm wondering. We made them like that. That's very cruel. Some people just really aren't satisfied until they can, like, use their power, feel like they have some sort of power over someone else by, you know, which tends to be by hurting them. It's very sad and tragic. And here's the 4th window pane. Blah blah blah, same joke. Nope, that's not that. Here's another one. So we have 4 of these, and we need 8. So somehow there's gonna be 4 more of those in here. Which would be quite amazing. Because I'm not seeing any. Here's one. 5. That one? Nope. These are the right ones, right? I'm not having... Yeah, no, I don't need the bigger ones right now. Oh. 6. 2 more. Come on. Come on. No, not that. Help me out, Chad. Look at this. Do you see the pieces anywhere? Over now. No phone. You stay there. Why are these so hard to find? I was saying when we just started seeing these pieces, I was like, oh, these are such fun pieces. They're so easy to spot because of how wacky wild they are, and how can fucking find these last year. I guess the real reason why they were so easy to spot is because there were a million of them, but now we're running out. No, not that. No. No. At the same time, though, you would think that they would still be easier to find because we're running out of many of the pieces. You know, there's far fewer pieces here than there ever were, and so whatever you're looking for should become easier to spot due to there's less of the everything. You know? Unfortunately, brain's fried, boss. It's okay. I forgive you. It is getting late in my time zone, and I am hungry, so I don't blame you. Perhaps I'm feeling much the same way. Perhaps it is my brain that is also fried, and thus I'm having a harder time scouring this pile of Lego. Still, I've been at this for so long! What is going on? Well, I mean, I just gave an explanation, I guess, so probably that. But still. I didn't already, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, okay, alright. Well, moving on. Just already had all the fucking pieces. That's a new one. I don't know if that one's happened to me before. You know, it's like, oh, you just didn't look hard enough. They're still in the bag. They fell out of the box, you know. Why would I be making food? Space junk. I understand that you're trying to come up with an awesome, fun thing to say with the meme maker, but like, I don't like food. We've been over this on this specific stream, in fact. I'm not gonna make any food. I'm not gonna make no food. Why would I be making food? Alright. Well, we can finally start making different things now. Different, not just food, but different than windows, which is a different part of the windows. Let's see, get this. Actually, hold on. I just got out of the rain. Okay, well. Fun reminder, I don't like food. It's good that someone in chat likes eating food. You can enjoy the things that I don't. Get this. Put this here. Get another one. There we go. Is that it? No? Because we have one more 1x4 plate to put at the bottom here. If and I can find it. There we go. I should probably head to bed so I can get up early and prepare for my Lancer game later. Ooh, have fun! I'd love to play Lancer sometime. Okay, have fun, and thanks for coming. Good night. Cool. All right, we have this window, and we're gonna put it. Oh my gosh. Okay, remember how it was like, oh man, what's with this like exposed studs here? I hope that's gonna be okay. It's for this. Ta-da. Kind of weird how they're sticking out from where the wall is gonna be eventually, but ta-da. Yay! Yippee! Great. Okay. I did it wrong! Shit. No, don't yippee. Undo yippee. I did it wrong. I'm missing 2 of the windows. Even after I spent so long looking for them, even though I already had them. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Now they're there. Look at how cute this is becoming. Despite all the terrible hardships I'm enduring in order to make this build, I do think it's starting to look very cute. Let's see what's the next step. We're building up a wall. Oh, that's cute. I want to finish with that. Okay, we're gonna keep going for a little longer because this is cute. Let's see. So we're gonna build the wall that goes on this side. And it's going to frame these windows here in a very cute little manner. Y'all will love it. I believe this in my heart of hearts. Let's see. This goes here, here. No? Wait. Like so. Okay. Like so. We take this and we put it. Nope, not this. This one? No. Does this not fit here? Definitely not. 100% not. Shit. That's one piece? Yeah, that's the one piece. This one? Okay, I think it's this one. Yes, okay, we're good. Well, if I can actually slot it in there at least. Am I allowed? Okay, wait, let me move this thing first. There we go. Gonna head off. You have a good rest of not Lego stream. Thanks, Lucy! And bye-bye. Enjoy your rest. Okay. And then we need this. And this. And 4x1. Should be easy. Here we go. And we put it. This is another interesting little thing we're doing here. Given what's about to come, I'm curious to see how important this is. Sure is interesting to try to build this stuff with one hand. Which, I don't know why I'm even doing that. This goes here. And this goes here. Look, we're making a little stairs. Oh, there's ads. Beep. We're making a little stairs here. You see this? I wonder why we're doing that. Because it's not like we're like tapering off the wall here. It is going to be all around. So I'm very curious about that. Anyway, moving on. Okay. I see. I don't see why yet, but I see. We are going to take this piece and put it in the wall together with a 1x2 plate. Like so. And we're gonna put that... Are you sure? Yeah, must be. Dang it. So we've put it in here. Do you see this? Right there? What is the point of that? I wonder. Cause like... I feel like it's already blocked by the flower pot, right? Like I feel like we're not gonna be able to do anything with that. Interesting. Very curious. But now comes the fun part. We are going to take 4 of these. 1, 2. 3, 4, and 1 of something that definitely exists. It's real, and I do promise. Well, at least the instruction manual says it's real. I don't know if it's actually real. Remains to be seen. Ah, there it is. This smooth plate. And, most importantly... this archway! Because we're going to frame these windows in a little archway! Which I'm very excited about. I just launched some stuff. Crap. Oh, that almost fell down. We're putting this here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Crap, the flower pot again. Look at that! That's so cute! I like it. That's nice. See, for every fuck-ass plant that you have to try to assemble, you get a cute thing like this. So it's fine. It's okay. Let's quickly finish the wall, since it doesn't look like it'll be too complicated. And then I'll head out for today. I am starving to death, so I should really go soon. Get these. The big pieces here. There we go. And then put some plates on top for stability. It's here. What are these? Do we have pieces like that? I haven't even seen those yet. Yeah, that's definitely what they are. Little 2x2 plates, but they have studs on one side, you know? Supposedly, we have those. And I sure hope so. We also need a 1x4 beige. Ah, there we go. Which goes here? Yep, looks like it. Take you a little bit, if I can. Okay, apparently I can't. That's fine. That's definitely what these are, right? The little square one? It's gotta be. Like if you look over there, they definitely have studs on them for sure. So, where are they? Oh, here's one. Okay, here's one. And here's the other. Hooray! There we go. And the next page is creating a little lantern. That's so cute. I want to do that now. We're gonna create a little lantern. I was wondering what this piece was gonna be for, and it is to create a cute little lantern. And I love that, so we're doing that right now. Get this, and finally this one. A cute little lantern. That is delightful. And we're putting it right. Are we putting it there? No, because I missed something at some point. Oh, I see. Okay. I missed you. Nope, not you. I missed. No, you, no. You! There we go. You go here. And then put this on. And there we go. We've got a cute little lantern. We've got a nice window. Some fuck-ass plants that do look nice. Yeah! But this is where we'll be leaving it off today, I think. Yes, they start building the other wall at this point. So, I'll put this here. I'll put it here. No? I'll put it like so. Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. This was fun. I'll be building more of this nice little set come next week. So keep an eye out for my schedule at Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow with more Armored Core 6, which will be great. I've been super fucking hyped about that game. It is so much fun. So if you like giant robots, come and watch me get really crazy about whenever I beat a boss and stuff. We're going to look for a raid target. And I'm going to eat food, unfortunately. I wonder what we will fight after Big Spider. I don't know. Some sort of snow robot, probably, because we're in the Icelands now. That's how far we've gotten. I put you in the box, nice and safe. All right. Yeah, this is nice. We are going to raid. Ooh, what about maybe, perhapsly, perchance, we are going to raid. Oh, fuck, has ads. Whatever. We're gonna raid Fortune, who is currently drawing some sort of, I think, a giraffe plushie. I love her model. It's so cute. And currently drawing. So that'll be nice follow-up to this. Fortune cat. Currently drawing plushies, which is very cute. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I hope you'll continue to have a wonderful time. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Can I have my hand? Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, for raid message, say, pink. This is the raid message. Okay, thank you. Bye.